Broadcasting from Nanuki, Kenya. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. LTO! Editorial News. It's the Cable News Report for January 18, 2011. Get ready for it. LTL can hook you up some cable. Man, it's just like swinging elbows. But anyway, the big story, I know the little country in North Africa, better known as Tunisia. Now, here it is. More secrets have came out. More cable had came out. Even though the founder of WikiLeaks, Mr. Julian Assange, is still out and about, and he still got his court cases that he had to go to for raping the women in Sweden, the Swedish women. But the thing is, there was some cable that was out, and the U.S. themselves knew about Tunisia. You see, we thought the U.S. was misinformed. Let me correct myself. Obama administration is misinformed because they don't give them no secrets. Obama administration, that means the Bush administration, and well, really the George W. Bush administration does not give you information because George W. Bush don't care. He like, let's go back to Iraq and let's get that oil. Let's make sure. Oh, and plus I'll go into Saudi and talk to the Wall family down there and see what we could do, and if we could just keep surveillance on Osama bin Laden. So while they was doing that, you know, in 2006, the U.S. Secretary of Defense, of course, was Donald Rumsfeld. Guess who knew all the information? The U.S. ambassador to Tunisia. Now, first of all, I want America to know where Tunisia is. I know you got the perfect people, but then you got people who maybe down in the South who be thinking it's Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, I didn't know that we had a government down there and the president. Pay attention as LTL give it to you. All right. Here it is. Tunisia is right in between Algeria and Libya. Now, the U.S. ambassador to Tunisia, William Hudson, you know, he gave information out about what was Donald Rumsfeld was doing. He was trying to talk to, at that time, that wimp of a man, Ben Ali, to negotiate in military expansion between the two countries. You know, maybe because of what was going on, and maybe to keep track on Osama bin Laden, of course. Also, he knew some information. This is one thing that the U.S. ambassador to Kenya, Michael Ringberger, should have just started paying attention to, and don't wait until last year to throw the WikiLeaks cable, because William Hudson played the role of a diplomat and a U.S. ambassador. He played the role, not trying to be a president of Kenya. You can't be that. But he did try to help the youth out. But with Rainberger, the ambassador to Kenya, and William Hudson, the ambassador to Tunisia, they was trying to focus on the young people. Now, get where LTL is going with this. Of course, he found out that this little old country that America would be thinking, what about this country? We don't know about it. It ain't nothing to us. But guess what? They were the highest income per capita in North Africa. Oh, well, they was number 2 behind South Africa, of course. So, here they was, Tunisia annually was producing 70,000 jobs. 70,000 jobs per year, annually. But what happened was, of course, they got a university, and you got young people. And young people was graduating, and it started building up. So it built up to where it was 80,000 of young people. And so all of a sudden, unemployment hit, and poverty hit, and then they must have had a recession, depression, and then a repression. So that means a depression all over again, that Ben Ali, the weak man that he is, started leaving. He said he left and went to Saudi Arabia. Saudi. Maybe he should have went up to Italy. Maybe people should have forced him to go to Italy. You see how Italy looks like a shoe, of course. Should have been right at the edge so they could kick him in the butt. Say, get back down there, you wimp. Bam! So he could go back down to Tunisia to be spit on by millions till he be soaking wet with saliva, be drowning in it, and then dry up his tears with good old stoning. Yeah. Latest news now, because of the new Tunisia government, guess what's happening? The ministers quit of his culture, of his council, of his cabinet. They quit. They joined with Ben Ali to be wimps. That's what happened. But the U.S. also knew, thanks to William Hudson. Oh man, those Hudsons are famous. Even Mr. Hudson, who sings for Jay-Z, forever young, I wanna be forever young. And those young people wanted the jobs by those old fat cats in there gloating, eating shabab, you know, that shabab, that Arabian food, kebab, that is. Eating that kebab, getting all fat belly, smoking a shisha. Yeah, we got all the money, yeah. And it turned out to be Ben Ali's family. Those bunch of gluttons, those glutton pigs, those hogs, glutton hogs. Yeah. Even those chickens are upset. But anyway, the thing was this. Because they knew the corruption that was happening with the Ben Ali and his family that U.S. was like, we don't have to worry about it. That's George W. Bush. Just as long as we can have military ties with them, we can strengthen our military forces, and we can have those troops go down there, and man, hey, they would be all right. They'd be making a little more cheese. It'll be more cheese, please. Put the chatter on the platter. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what it was. And that's why you got corruption today, and it got bigger. That there was a lot of protests. People was upset. They upset because of the poverty, unemployment, repression. Man, so bad that you got a lot of protests. They fighting against the police with, and they were just shouting, get that Bin Ali! I want to spit his face! I want to spit in his face and stone him! One guy, let's just say this is like a big roll of bread. A big bread roll. Man was having a big bread roll like this. Man, hey, you know he was trying to attack the police. You know that bread must be hard to use as a weapon. It was like, I want to fight you, I want to fight you, I want a new government now, I want the ministers out, those bunch of wimps. Man, I tell you, if those, that big roll of bread, once you dry it out and just leave it there, and it can become hard and can be used as a weapon. Man, I know those police were scared. Oh no, oh no. But anyway, that was the secret that the U.S. did not want to tell, but WikiLeaks and his founder, Junior and Son, brought it out. So there. I'll be back with more LTL Editorial News Cable News Report.